just around the corner, and if you're spinning your wheels, trying to figure out what to give to mom, don't worry, we got you.
Yeah, and we brought in a friend to say some help, right? Dulcé Sloan, queen of comedy and crafting, is here to help us today make a few things for mom. So good to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to get to do crafting on TV.
Yes, yes, we're making candles.
So this is something that my mom actually wanted to get into. So for her birthday, she's like, I want to make candles. And I was like, okay, I have to figure out how to make candles.
So you just learned how to do all this?
A couple months ago.
Wow.
She's like, I'm an expert.
But listen, when you got some free time over a Christmas break, you too can make 40 candles. So basically the things that you'll want to get are, and you can get this at your local craft store. It's actually a lot easier than it used to be to get the supplies for this. So you can either get jars that are made for candle making or any jar that you have in your house. The secret to using a jar that is in your house is to put boiling water in it first. And if it shatters, then you cannot put hot wax in it. So, because I figure it's easier to clean up hot water than it is to clean up hot wax.
That's actually really smart.
I know a couple of things. So the first thing you want to do is once you have your vessel, you're going to get these are the wicks.
Okay.
And it's easier to get the ones that already have the wick base on the bottom. And there are these things called glue dots that you place on the bottom of the base.
Oh, so that it sticks to the bottom of
So
the
it sticks to the bottom. And so you have to make sure you secure it correctly, because if you don't, when you pour the wax, it will float to the top.
Ooh.
So this is a little secret that I learned on TikTok. You take a reusable straw, whether metal or plastic, slide it into there, and then
That is brilliant.
and
That we can
that
put
is
the pressure to make it stick.
right, because if you don't, you're using a stick and you're trying to get all around it. So shout out to the girl on TikTok who taught me this.
Yes.
So now your wick is placed. So the
Okay.
next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your wax. Now this is soy wax. This is what people use paraffin. There's also gel wax, but I think this is the easiest to work with for a beginner.
Okay.
And so there's two ways to do this. You can get a kitchen scale and you can weigh the container and you can weigh the wax. Or if you went to a public school like I did, you
same
just
here.
figure it out. So
Hey, we turned out just fine.
Yes.
listen, we got good jobs. And so we take the wax, and so this is about 4 cups of wax.
Okay.
And so this is a wax pitcher. And so this is a double boiler. And so you put water into a pot, and then you put the wax into this container.
yes. Okay.
1, it stops you from destroying the pots in your home, but
Yes.
2, it helps you to regulate the temperature better. So
You
you
want
want
to
to
creme
take,
brulee, I discovered.
right, like a Bon Marie. So you want to get a thermometer, and I prefer the kitchen thermometers, where the ones where it clips onto here, and so it'll melt around like. You get up to a temperature like 150 or 160, and then you want to let it cool down a little bit. 1, it makes it a little safer to handle. 2, if it's too hot, it'll actually burn your fragrance.
Oh.
Oh.
So you
Then
wanna
it
be
won't
able-
smell good at all.
It won't smell great at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wax and we're going to pour it into paper
Oh,
cups.
so you have some already made.
Yes, we have
Okay.
some.
You didn't trust us
You
to do
all,
this?
because y'all are gonna make a candle right now.
Ooh, yay.
I
So
love this.
you
This
pour it
is
in.
easy, but I'm starting to understand why candles are so expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so expensive because it's just like, well, I can't do this at my house. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
So.
But now you can, because we're showing you how.
So the first thing you want to do is, I like to start with the fragrance, because sometimes the fragrance can actually affect your color.
Okay, which fragrance would
So we
you
have
like?
lavender,
Sure.
and then we have
Okay.
a eucalyptus mint.
Perfect.
So
how much?
there's a science to it. When you weigh it,
I
you use
just
about like a
started
10.
pouring.
But if you're going the public school route, just throw in a couple drops so your heart feels good.
Okay.
So
Heart
did
feels
you count
good.
your drops?
It
You
smells-
should do about like 5 drops, because if you add
did
too
like
much,
20.
God bless. Because you
the
don't want
whole
to.
house is gonna smell like eucalyptus mint.
Yep.
And
Mine's
what a
gonna smell
time
like
to be
lavender.
alive. So then here are our colors, and we've got our 3 basic colors, and a lot of other kits they'll sell. Before you drop your color in, let me tell you one
Oh,
thing.
sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna move them over here while you tell us.
So you want to start with your lightest color first.
Okay.
Because your darkest color, because you can go light to dark, but you can't go dark to light.
Okay.
So
that makes
say you're
sense.
trying to make a green. This was 10 drops. This was 20 drops of yellow and 1 drop of blue.
Oh, I understand
So
now.
your darker color is much stronger. So if you just want to do a straight, like a straight blue or straight, whatever the color is out of the container, you can do that. If you want to mix and do a little color theory, you start with that.
I'm gonna try to make purple. Let me see if I can. That's red and blue, right? I did go to public school. I learned that
Fran,
there.
I said count the drops.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
counted now.
I didn't count a
We don't
single
know what
drop.
color this is going to be.
Hey.
Okay. Also, you have to be careful, because if you put in too much color in it, it'll affect your wax.
Okay.
So if you want to know what color it's going to be before the wax set, there's pieces of
We were
paper
clearly
right here.
great students.
I mean, y'all love following instructions. And so, if you want to see what the color is going to be before you pour it in there, in case you want to change it, finish mixing it.
purple.
It is
It looks purple, but if you
Yes.
want to make sure what color it is, you take a white piece of paper and wipe your wax across
Now
it.
see, that's pretty.
And now
nice.
you know.
Oh, nice.
Now you know what's going to be. So say you wanted this to be a little bit more
like
blue.
wine.
This is more like a wine color.
does, like
so if
a
you wanted it a little
Merlot.
bit more purple, you can see that now this is what the color is going to be when it dries. So now that we've got that, you're going to go ahead and pour it into your glass.
Okay. Is this the last step?
Put it down, put it down, put it down because it's hot. Let's set it
Oh,
down.
that's like you telling me to put it down.
Yeah.
We are so crafty here, me and Eva.
Because I don't know, because this is like 120
Do
degrees.
not follow our. Do not follow
Please
us.
don't. Please don't do anything out of time.
Out of time, Dulce.
We're gonna have the rest of
Thank
these
you.
instructions in other places.
Dulce, thank you so much.
It's hot. Just remember that. It's hot. Don't pick it up. It's hot.